It's fine,
A while
bro.
ago, I went to the bank.
Calm down, you already started.
A while ago.
Stop! Okay, complaining for 15 minutes. Okay, I guess.
I went to the bank to get a new debit card. I walked in, the lady asked, "Can I help you?" And I said, "I'd like a new debit card, please." Her face scrunched a bit, and then she replied, "Let me see what I can do. Would you take a seat for a moment?" I sat in the lobby chair for 30 minutes, assuming that she was doing everything in her power to get me a new debit card. And when the lady finally came back, she simply said, "No, we don't do that." But you're the bank. For the longest time, I've been tossing around
Oh,
this
Undertale
little
music,
thought. I don't know
yay!
if it's just me, but it kind of feels like the world around us doesn't quite work anymore. At least compared to, say, a decade ago, it seems like everything has gotten less efficient and, dare I say, stupid. Anytime I go out to get something done, I come back 3 hours later with nothing accomplished and a fresh desire to punch a wall. I've tried to gaslight myself out of it. Maybe I'm overreacting. Humans have always been flawed creatures, so of course it's doomed to bleed into the construction of our society. But I just keep thinking back to those 30 useless minutes in that bank chair. And I simply don't believe it. You're not gonna convince me that a bank has always been incapable of giving people new debit cards. And
I guess it's not impossible. Well, you have like an expiration date. I think they only gave you a new one if you lost it or expired.
Health Day, where Dennis tries to have a normal, relaxing day, but is faced with inconveniences at every corner that spike his blood pressure.
Oh my!
Watching. The whole show is phenomenal, but that specific episode was so real and truly made me process things are getting less efficient. And it's not just in my head. First of all, like the episode addressed, everything needs a goddamn app now. The thermostat, air filters, light bulbs. I bought the cats a new automated litter box, and guess who now has a litter box app on her phone to get it to even turn on? I'm sick of the stupid apps. They don't make life easier no matter how many times these products try to convince me they do. The UI is always clunky and confusing. Nothing is optimized.
So cute, so tiny.
Act like you can part the Red Sea with their apps, when more often than not, I'm stuck trying to connect it to the device in the first place. When was the last time you bought a new anything and had it completely set up and working within 5 minutes of unboxing it? At this point,
everything. I don't need an app for anything I bought yet.
Useless block of metal because none of it works on its own anymore. Everything needs Wi-Fi, an app, an account linked to my email, a subscription
that one is true, account,
and on top of it all, they sell all the information I hand over against my will to random other companies so they can send me stupid junk mail. Also, when did unchecking the sign me up for online newsletters and discounts just not work anymore? Every single time I buy something online, I make sure to not sign up for the website's stupid email notifications. And what do I find fresh in my inbox when I wake up the next morning?
So cute.
Wacky deals. So I have an electric car, right? One day, it just straight up refused to play music. After troubleshooting for 5 minutes, it turned out I needed to download a software update to my car, even though the music worked perfectly normal before the update. Sure, fine.
Okay.
But for some reason, the car couldn't find or connect to the Wi-Fi. So because of that, I get to experience LA traffic in pure silence.
Bro, this happens.
Thousands of dollars on a
That's
car
horrible.
just for it to randomly not be able to perform a task cars have been able to do for the past 70 years.
Bro, I'm not gonna buy a new car, never. Jesus, just fix my one and it's okay.
But let's not pretend the car has to be a computer now. I got one of those modern tech cars that made the innovative choice to remove all the physical buttons and knobs and put every single basic feature into the car's giant touchscreen. Before getting it, I didn't think that would affect my experience too much. I thought, well, when I drive, I normally don't fiddle with the buttons all the time anyway, but now I have to deal with things like not being able to manually open the glove compartment because it has no latch. I have to speak into the car microphone,
true.
open glove compartment. And every single time it opens the charging port. Didn't think about that one before buying. Also, when I do need to do something while driving,
well, just buy an old one, please.
Way more unsafe than I initially realized. They didn't even build AC knobs, so to turn up the air, I have to essentially play on the car iPad while paying attention to oncoming traffic. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm neither an engineer or car specialist. But that feels stupid. Apparently, enough people started complaining about the lack of buttons in high-tech cars, so they started putting them back in, which now puts into question these experts making these decisions in the first place. What do you mean?
But you have to buy a new one to get the buttons.
Using a giant iPad while driving is unsafe. Before, they were like, you know what? These people might be onto something. A few weeks after I bought the car, I accidentally stepped on glass and needed to go to urgent care. So Jacob and I hopped in, and as we started driving down the neighborhood, the screen
But that's for to sell more cars.
Software update required. Thinking it was a simple fix, Jacob pulled off to the side of the road and clicked download, to which the car completely locked and became undrivable until it finished the download. Which was 45 minutes. I ended up having to call an Uber to go to urgent care, despite owning a fully functioning car. Lesson learned, I suppose. They got me again. Also, I don't know how a car can download a software update on the side of the road and not in my own goddamn garage. It all just feels so dumb. Nothing feels like it's
thank you. Never gonna buy a new car. Thank you so much.
Experience anymore because companies think slapping an app together makes something high-tech enough to get away with slop. And on top of it all, everything is a subscription service. Why can't I simply buy my stupid computer car and have it come with the tech that's already built into it? Subscribe to be able to connect to the internet. Subscribe to enable auto steering. For a while, companies were thinking about turning the seat warmers into a subscription.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Already in the car that I bought. Just leave us alone. Imagine pitching to someone 15 years ago. Oh yeah, the car you bought? Yeah, it's all yours. But you have to pay money every month to use the windshield wipers. It's become so common for us to buy products and not even actually own them, and you need to pay money every month to keep using them. And they're bad. Businesses have always prioritized profit.
Actually, I don't want to get subscriptions. The only one I got is a Fortnite one.
Offers something that actually did it was advertised
I love YouTube channel.
Oh damn, we can give less and charge more? Hell yeah, brother, lock the cold out the fridges. The other day, I wanted to get a new router for my office. Jacob and I headed over to our internet provider store, and I said, hello, can I buy a router? Oh, we don't actually sell routers here. You need to go online and ask customer service to send you one.
Why? What?
As I was processing this, Jacob decided they wanted to get a phone upgrade. Excuse me, could I actually buy this phone? Yeah, we don't have those in stock here. You can buy it, but it'll have to be shipped to your house.
What?
We went to the internet and phone store and left with no internet and no phone. What are the employees being paid to do at that point? What's the point in any of it? I get that a lot of shopping has shifted to online, but I really miss
You're joking. That's so bad.
Option to go to the store. They're becoming empty husks with a logo on top. Also, excuse me, but
thankfully the stores I got, they still sell stuff.
Service to buy a router? Just let me exchange my money for the item that you very obviously sell. Anytime I'm told I need to contact customer service, I consider it a lost battle. Nothing exists in this world that is worth descending the trenches.
You got a thermal, you lucky.
Phone call. Companies have put it together that if they make everything inconvenient and frustrating, set up enough cryptic hoops to make people jump through, waste as much time as possible, people will just give up. And they don't have to deal with anything. It's sick. Once I needed to call a plumber, but was only allowed to go through a very specific company for the service. So I called in, sat on hold for 40 minutes, as to be expected, and finally got connected to someone. Hello, what can I help you with today? Hi, I was calling to make a service appointment. Alright, sounds good. I'm gonna check our calendar and call back with our availabilities. Oh, okay. Thank you. And so I waited for 2 days, and she never called me back. So, of course, I call back, sit on hold for another 40 minutes, and try again. Hello, what can I help you with today? Hi, I'm calling to make a service appointment. I called before, but no one called me back, so I wanted to follow up on that. Okay, let me check. We're available in a month at 7 a.m.
What?
Oh, okay. Are there no other times available? Nope. Alright, I can do in a month at 7 a.m. Thank you very much. Awesome. Exactly what I wanted. A month comes and goes, and the day before the appointment, I get a call from the plumbing company. Hello, I'm calling to let you know the person that was scheduled to do your service appointment is sick and will have to cancel it. Okay. When's the next available appointment? In 2 weeks?
Bro, this is so bad.
Grammarly, like you've never
yeah,
seen
I think this is actually true, bro. I'm not joking. That happens, but it's with the public health service.
Okay. Thank you. At this point, I was fuming, right? How hard could it be to get a very specific company to provide a service they forced me to use them for? Well, get this. I woke up the next morning at 10 a.m. because I didn't have to wake up early anymore, looked at my phone, and saw a single missed call from, of course, the plumbing company. Hello, the plumber arrived at the location this morning at 6 a.m. but left because no one was home. Please call back to reschedule. Thank you.
What?
Guys,
yeah, that happens too.
I can't even write into words what I was feeling that moment, because if I did, this would be the last video of my career. A single service appointment is all I ask. For my sink that is dissolving at this point. Also, we're completely brushing over the fact they arrived an hour early for the canceled appointment, so I would have missed it anyway. And just like that, it was all back at square one. And you know what? I gave up. Congratulations, plumbing company. You won! The trophy? My sink is broken. I was justifiably feeling upset.
Oh my god, I hope
so
that
I
her
went to go
house
out and
is
get
good.
myself those Pillsbury
Oh my god,
Halloween cookies with the
foods?
pumpkins and ghosts on them because it was the season. I looked online to see if the grocery store had them, and the website said, in stock, confirmed in the past hour. So I got dressed, drove over, and lo and behold, the store had 0 Halloween cookies. I did the same charade 2 more times until I just went home and cried. What's the point anymore? Really? My car doesn't work. The stores don't work. The litter box needs Wi-Fi. I'm just so tired. We're doomed to be wrung of every single dollar we have. Cursed to scroll endlessly on social media because it's evil now. It's nothing good anymore. We're being left behind over here, and no one can do anything about it cares. I don't want to get too doomer in the silly animated YouTube video. Sorry, maybe a bit of reality started to seep in there between the funny little stories. Quickly, I'm going to talk about things that do spark joy in my life. There's been an influx of people going back to old tech as a way to step out of the overwhelming and
physical media. I love physical media.
Era, and I am also on that boat. A while back, I started playing on my old 3DS, and something about using a classic handheld rewires my brain in the best way. Being all bundled up with your DS, no second monitor content, maybe some snacks. It feels like my mind gets
I want snacks
from the constant rot.
Mine broke apart from nowhere.
Colors and stimuli of current media. Another
Cute,
way I heal from the evils is by seeing all of my best friends. Truly going out and being with people in real life is the medicine that heals all. I'm not joking. No matter how much the world breaks me down, a good hangout with friends to vent and blow off steam really does take the edge off. And getting to turn annoying moments that piss you off into something to share with your friends as a funny story is a great way to laugh it off and just move on. I'm sure many other people have their own ways to break
I'm doing crochet now.
capitalist clutches, but overall, I've just been trying to go back to basics, depend on things less, not constantly overwhelm my senses. I think it's unfortunate that a lot of us have gotten to the point where we need to police ourselves in what we consume because everything is trying to be the most addictive vindictive little parasite ever created by humans with no
Bro.
empathy. But until the pendulum eventually swings back the other way, it is possible to break out of the bubble. And if you've been feeling similarly to me, I recommend giving it a try. In the meantime, even though everything feels like a constant mess,
I
suppose
suggest
it does make for funny stories.
you know,
to share.
try to do it yourself too, because we don't get every single
I'm really sorry about that.
help in the world, I guess.
Really negative. But the next video is very, very, very
Oh my god,
positive.
cute tiny
I'm really
dolls!
excited for
Look,
you guys to see that one.
Kitty!
I've been
And
excited
warm.
about that
Oh
one
my
for
god,
a
he's so
long time.
cute.
Thanks for watching. I'm done complaining for a while. It's all out of my system now.
Horse! Oh my god, horsey! So cute. Sorry, I'm gonna watch this ad. I love horses. Look at this. Oh my god, it's so beautiful! Look, it's so gorgeous! Horsey! Too cute, too cute. Oh my god, so many! Sorry, I love horses. Oh my god. Thank you so much for the horse, and I love the horses. A charger. Bro, no way. Bro, look at this. You need your phone to open your car. Bro, no way. Don't get electric cars like that, okay? Jesus Christ.